Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Tessa and Daniel arrive to an empty dining room at the club, and he moans over missing his dad's party. Tessa wishes they hadn't gone to visit Maria for nothing. Walking downstairs into the jazz lounge, Daniel's still upset about missing the chance to toast his dad and Christine. Tessa feels bad. Sensing her mood, Daniel suggests they head home, but Tessa suggests getting a drink. Drinks in hand, Daniel toasts the bride and groom, wherever they may be. He prods her to talk about what happened with Mariah. Tessa explains that she was shut down, hopeless and drawn. She worries the place is making things worse and wonders if her estranged wife will ever be able to move forward. Tessa puts the kibosh on discussing Mariah. She'll face reality tomorrow. Daniel senses she wants to get drunk and reminds her it won't solve any of her problems. Talk turns to the anniversary of Heather's death and how Daniel and Tessa got to know each other putting away ornaments. Breaking her own ban, Tessa realizes she can't fix Mariah. Tessa asks if Daniel will make her drink alone. He insists they eat first. In the club dining room, Tessa and Daniel have another drink as they await dinner. Tessa is still remembering the things she wants to forget. Daniel wishes they had their guitars. Tessa decides they should call it a night. She'll get a room here. When she stumbles as she gets up, Daniel seats her and insists she eat. She rages, "Why did Maria have to do this? Why did she have to do this to us?" At the clinic, Maria picks up the torn Queen of Hearts card. Pulling out her phone, she resists the instinct to call Tessa. Instead, she calls Sharon, who picks up in the hospital in Los Angeles. She tells her mother, "I'm not good. I'm not good, Mom." Sharon's sure the experts will help her. Maria tearfully admits she feels worse than before. Maria wishes her mom could be there to hold her and tell her everything will be okay. She never had that as a kid. Sharon wishes she could give her the love she didn't get as a child. Maria wishes she were there now. She feels so lost. At Society, Devon and Abby recap Phyllis crashing the party. The Phyllis show needs to be cancelled. Kane walks in as they're trashing him, saying Phyllis hangs out with him because he's uncaring and ruthless. He confronts his former brother-in-law about the harsh indictment. They debate whether the indictment of Kane's character is valid, and Abby brings up the loss of lives on his property, especially Chance's. Devon and Abby hammer away at Kane, who promises there will be no attacks on any company in Genoa City. Lily sidles up and muses, "Attacks from you? Does he really think they're all that stupid?" Kane, of course, starts begging for a chance to convince her he's being sincere. As Devon and Abby urge her to walk away, Lily instead bickers with Kane, who manages to get her to agree to one drink. As they drift off, Abby tells Devon to trust his sister, but Mr. Negative crabs away about his former brother-in-law. Across the room, Kane explains his old plan to Lily. He envisioned one giant company involving all the companies in town except Winter's. Lily wonders if this was about greed. Kane wanted to prove he was better than Victor, Jack, Jill, and even Catherine. Realizing his motive, Lily's stunned that he misguidedly thought this would impress her and their kids. Lily informs him the kids don't care about him being powerful. Kane wanted to be seen as a legitimate businessman, and his father gave him the money to accomplish that. She points out it came from a scam. Kane shrugs, "Maybe." He tells her that he made all the money in the world. The only thing missing was her and the kids. Lily reminds him that was his doing. Kane will do whatever it takes to convince her his old plan is kaput. She asks him to prove it by handing over the AI program for her to destroy. Kane chuckles that everyone wants him to hand it over to them. Lily explains how the others would misuse it. Kane reveals that he now plans to use the program for good. Lily doesn't trust him or the program. It needs to not exist. On the coffee shop patio, Phyllis works on a laptop. murmuring about being a computer expert. Why would she align herself with someone else? She has to protect herself at all costs. Esther appears and helpfully runs down all of the opportunities Phyllis has had that didn't pan out. Once alone again, the redhead mutters that she's decided to bet on herself instead. Billy's a disaster and Kane is a flake. She can only count on herself, and Kane's AI program is the key. At Society, Abby tells Devon that she can't kick Kane out for a look. Devon decides to trust that his sister knows what she's doing. They leave as Lily demands Kane hand over the AI program immediately.